Hello, Andy here, and this is Talkin Really. Now, have a look at this video from MS Wheelie on TikTok, and I've got a few comments to say about it when we watched it.
There's been quite a lot of questions around contribution ESA and what's happening as part of the reforms. I've just tried to look for comments and I can't find the comments, so I hope you managed to pick this up. I will tag it. And obviously it will say on the video what this is about. The UK government has announced significant reforms to the welfare system, including plans to replace contribution-based employment and support allowance (ESA) and job seekers (JSA) with a new benefit called unemployment insurance. Key features of the proposed unemployment insurance: single non-means tested benefit. Unemployment insurance will consolidate contribution-based ESA and JSA into one benefit, simplifying the system for those who are paid into it. Time-limited support. The benefit will be time-limited, providing temporary assistance to individuals while they seek new employment opportunities. Eligibility. Based on national insurance contributions, to qualify, individuals must have made sufficient national insurance contributions in recent years. Implications for disabled individuals. The transition to unemployment insurance may have several implications for disabled individuals. Under the current system, those in the ESA support group can receive benefits without a time limit. The new time-limited unemployment insurance may not offer the same extended support, potentially affecting individuals with long-term disabilities. The time-limited nature of the new benefit could lead to financial strain for disabled individuals who may require long periods of support to find suitable employment. Individuals currently receiving ESA may need to undergo reassessment to determine eligibility for unemployment insurance, which could introduce additional stress and uncertainty. These reforms are part of the broader initiative aimed at simplifying the welfare system and encouraging employment. However, they have raised concerns among disability advocacy groups about the potential impact on vulnerable populations. The government is currently consulting on these changes, and further details can be expected to be released as the proposals are refined. So if we're going to restrict, and because let's just get this straight, that contribution-based ESA and JSA means you have to have been in work at some point because it's based on the national insurance that you've paid during your working life. So this will affect people who can no longer work, who previously worked, which is the worrying part of it for me. And because time limited, why are you time limiting something that's for disabled people whose symptoms are not going to change? You know, we have progressive illnesses and things, and terminal illnesses and things like that. So things aren't going to change, are they?
So contribution-based ESA, which as we know, if you've got that, then you would have been working at some point and paying the higher rate, probably class 1 or class 2 or 3, I think it is, for self-employed. If you're employed, it's class 1. And you pay NI from your wages. Now, when you claim ESA and you have been working, then they put you onto that. It is basically allows you to have money in the bank, so there's no limits as far as, the same with UC is 6,000 and they start taking money off you. The ESA is slightly different. You can also do permitted work as well and earn more money from it. So all in all, contribution based is pretty good. So as you can see in my other video talking about the USC migration, they're putting you onto something called new style ESA, and this means that you have been paying the higher rate of NI. So you're not on income based, but you could be, because as far as I can tell, they haven't got a clue what they're doing, because documentation that I've seen has been saying income based, when I know for a fact that it's contribution based. So what is it? It can't be both, although having read a comment or two, it can be both. So it's all very confusing. Now, what I'm led to believe is that this is going to be a new benefit. They're going to amalgamate the working age benefits from ESA and JSA. Both are payable if you're not working. If you're ill or not working, if you're out of work, basically. And as Rachel says, it's a bit worrying, because if you're long-term sick and you're on that, then I presume you would have to claim UC, because that is also a benefit. Now, whether you can claim both or not, I don't know. It's not clear. But what is clear is that they are putting you onto new style ESA, which is absolutely ludicrous. If they're transferring you to UC from a benefit that you're already on, and they're giving you another benefit which is 2, because it is 2, and as I was told by a work coach, you're on that until you retire, and then you're stuffed because you're on pension or pension credit, and also back onto housing benefit. Because remember, when you go on to UC, there's a housing element. It's not a housing benefit, it's housing element. But when you go on to retirement, you go back onto housing benefit. To be fair, I thought the whole point of all of this was to make it simple. Clearly it's not. And I have no idea how they're going to do all of this and whether it's worth it or not, but they will do what they do. So let's hope that this all sorts itself out. I do have another video I'm going to make about UC and the migration, because I do have some positive news about that, which I am exceedingly surprised about. So we'll talk about that in another video. But for now, have a very good day, and I'll see you later. Bye for now.